Hey everyone, so it is like 6:40 and it is looking crazy outside. I actually have my light on my GoPro right now. There's been more fires in California and the sky is showing it. I don't even know how to show you guys. I don't know if you can see the color of the sky. It's like red and gray. I'm not even saying it would be like super light out right now, but this is definitely eerie. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tara, a farmer from Northern California. This channel is mainly about farming, but sometimes it's not. I just want to take a quick second to thank today's video sponsor, Trade Coffee. Trade Coffee is a website you can get on. You take a really quick quiz to talk about what kind of coffee you like, what flavors you like, and they will ship you a bag of coffee, of course, directly to your door. So I'm so excited to be working with them because I kind of get stuck on one coffee. So this is giving me the opportunity to explore some different types of coffee. And right now they are giving my subscribers 30% off their first bag. I will have a link in my description below. So if you guys like different kinds of coffee, you can check them out. And the best part is they have coffee meant for all different type of roasters. I know some people like, pre-ground, or they have the pour over drip. So that all gets customized just for you, exactly what you like. So give Trade Coffee a try. Thank you, Trade Coffee, for sponsoring today's video. Just got out to the alfalfa field and it is a strange morning today. It is about 7 a.m. and all of that is smoke. The California wildfires are pretty bad and it's really heartbreaking, and my heart goes out to everyone that is getting evacuated and that's close by. It's rough for California right now. I also just want to say, if you guys have any negative opinions or negative comments about the California wildfires, I just recommend that you keep them to yourself, because I've gotten some pretty rude comments and I just don't have time for that on my page, and I'm just going to be deleting your comments and blocking you. So you have the right to your own opinion, but I just recommend keeping negative comments to yourself, because it is not an easy time for people that are going through this and they have no control over it. So that's that. Anyways, the sun is slightly starting to come out, but I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty dark day. So we are irrigating alfalfa this morning, and we'll see how today goes. It's just so dark out, and Mount Diablo is there, which on a normal day you can see really clear. It was really, really windy yesterday, so I'm sure that didn't help. For the most part, the alfalfa needed to run a little bit more, so we didn't change too much this morning. We're just gonna let it run a couple more hours and then we'll move the pipes around to start the next checks. We flood irrigate everything. So for now, I'm gonna go out in my tractor and I'm gonna disc the rows, try to get all that, the vines and stuff out there chopped up. And I'll show you guys a little bit of how things are looking out there. One of the most common questions I got on my harvest videos, other than why we harvest at night, is what we're gonna do with the rachis. So if you missed it, I did address it in my last harvest video, but I just wanna share again just in case you guys missed that. So this is the rachis. This is what the grapes were on, and when the harvester shook it, the grapes came off this. So this is the rachis. So a lot of people asked me, like, what do we do about the rachis? Do we have to come through and cut them off? Do they fall off? Things like that. So we actually just leave them on here because in the winter time, the entire vineyard is going to get pruned. So all of this will get cut off, and the rachises will, I guess if one happened to be like really low and for some reason that piece wasn't getting cut off, they'd get pruned off. But I mean, all of this stuff is going to get pruned to like right here or lower. So all of them are going to get pruned off. They're not going to get individually pruned off. It's just when the whole vineyard gets pruned, they'll come off too. And all the prunings will just get dumped right here in the vineyard. And they'll eventually get chopped and disked and all that kind of good stuff. It all gets put back into the earth. But right now I'm working on disking. I'm going to do a couple disking passes and a couple performer passes. I don't really know how many. It could just be 1 and 1. We'll see how the ground looks, because I'm going to plant a cover crop this fall for the winter. So I'm just getting the ground all prepped up for that. But things are looking really good out here. Everything is like still pretty green, which is crazy because it just got shook a lot. But all right, let's keep on disking. Getting asked a lot is what my yields were, and I just am gonna tell you guys, I'm not gonna tell you. I just think that I put a lot out there on the internet, and I think some things need to be private. And just like you're not supposed to ask a rancher how many head of cattle they have, I don't think you necessarily need to know a farmer's final yield, just like you wouldn't ask someone how much money they have in their bank account. So it's one of those things. But I will tell you guys that it exceeded all expectations. I had a wonderful crop. I'm very happy. And so that's what matters, is I had a great crop, and I appreciate everyone's support through it. And I'm just excited to see how this whole next year goes. Hopefully it will be just as successful as this year. It is actually a little bit chilly here this morning, which is so weird. It's super foggy, which I think is actually keeping the ash and smoke down, kind of. But this is just like a weird year, weather, all that kind of stuff all together. So anyways, we're gonna get the fertilizer started in the vineyard. I just have to start my river pump, let the lines fill up with water, and then we've got this injector pump here, which injects the fertilizer into the drip line. We're gonna run it today and get everything all juiced back up. Here is my water source. Here's our little pump house. All right. Can hear the lines whistling a little bit, which basically means they're pushing out all the air. See the water starting. And then after this, I'll get back to disking. Gonna keep moving on that. Let's see. All right, I'll go get all of the fertilizer stuff ready. Okay, the water's been running for a little while, so we're going to get the fertilizer on, and gotta turn this guy on, make sure it goes through, and then we're doing 10 gallons an acre, so it's at about 750, so I'll stop it when it gets to 500. All right, back out in the tractor disking. If you guys saw a video a while back, I got a Dakota micro camera. I have not moved it yet, so it's still kind of low back there. Probably this winter when I've got some free time, my plan is to put it up here on top. But it is still really nice because I don't have to constantly turn around. I've got the screen right here. I think ideally I want to move this screen like to this area. And my dad's pretty good at fabricating random things, so I have a feeling he'll be able to figure something out where we can put a little mount there, and that way I don't even have to turn my head, which I know probably if you're not in ag that might seem like lazy. Why can't she at least just turn her head? But with my rows on both sides of me, it'll definitely make life easier if I can just stay focused and look forward. And I've got berms, so I don't want to be knocking those berms out, but I'm super happy with it. It's keeping me from having to constantly turn around, which that's what was killing my back before. So yeah, it's a nice little screen there. All right, I just finished disking every other row in the vineyard. I was gonna do every row, but I decided to start with every other row because we're actually gonna put on another fertilizer, and it's going to be like banded. So it's just gonna have this it's gonna be like not a liquid fertilizer. So, but it's gonna be banded here, and then as I irrigate, it will kind of dissolve it slowly over time. So I disked this row here. I think you can probably tell, hopefully. And then I left every other row undisked so I can drive my tractor with the implement that's gonna put the fertilizer on. It'll be a little bit more smooth. So this has been flattened out from the harvester and everything else, so these rows are pretty smooth. But what I am thinking is maybe tomorrow I might try hooking up to the Wilcox Performer that we got and try to run them through my disked rows. And we'll see how that looks. So I just want to say thank you again to today's sponsor, Trade Coffee. Remember to check them out. And that's it for today's video. So remember to hit that like button, the subscribe button. It means so much to me. And I will catch you guys later.